I'm Lisa, I'm the owner of Lollipop Box Club, and today I'm going to be doing some work in my creative journal along with using some pieces from the August Lollipop Box Club kit. I haven't shown too much of this kit as yet. I have got an unboxing video coming up very soon though, just waiting for one more item of the kit to arrive before I can do that. So I've got some papers, I've got some stickers, and I've got some die cuts as well, and the embellishment postcard. Now this is going to be a little bit of a creative journaling challenge. If you like a challenge, head on over to the Lollipop Box Club chat group, which the link is below, and we have a challenge a few times a month, which we encourage you to join in. It's always fun, really relaxed, and it's just a way of using up your supplies and getting you journaling, telling your stories. So the challenge this week is to scrapbook or document with the not so perfect photos. So for example, I tend to use my more casual photos in my journal, and my really, really nice photos I keep for my 12 by 12 scrapbooking pages. I don't know why, but I just do. So these photos here wouldn't quite have made my 12 by 12. We were in an ice cream parlour in Disney. This is Beaches and Cream, and trying to get a selfie of us all. It didn't quite work out. And then taking a picture just to show how large the selfie is. And it's really hard, even when your kids are teenagers, to get them to pose nicely together. And Holly stuck her tongue out. So thought they're fun anyway. We had a laugh. We had such a lovely lunch there. So I thought it would be a fun one to scrapbook. Now I've got my traveller's notebook here. This is a Webster's Pages. And this is my book that I'm using for our 2018 trip. Right, I've got this caught up. I'm not keeping them in order, but I will keep the trip photos leading up to the planning, and then I've got the as we leave, so I will keep those to that end. So I am going to go nearer to the back for the Florida stories, but they're not going to be in any particular order, just as and when. So I'm going to randomly select this page here, and I am going to start using these photos. I was going to use some of the tissue paper this month as well, actually. So this is some tissue from the kit. It feels really nice. I always like to try and use up packaging when I can. It's something I've always enjoyed doing, so I always feel that by including really nice tissue paper in the kits, it's just something else for you to play with. So this is going to be a one-sided page. I don't want to do a double, as I have a lot of stories to tell in this traveller's notebook, and I don't want to use them up too quickly. I'm going to use this paper here, but I want to leave a bit of a border around the outside because I really do like the grid paper here. So I'm going to trim that down, and I think I might even round off the corners. I've got my paper punch here to make rounding off the corners very easily, like that. I've managed to get some pink paint that was on my desk from my last project, and I'm going to stick that down, and I'm going to layer up some with the paper here, the triangles and the dotted tissue paper. I've cut that paper to size, and I've got my tissue here. I am actually going to crumple my tissue paper up, and I'm just going to attach it in the middle so it's loosely laying down like that, so it's got some nice feels to it. And then I can get my photos there. Let's maybe crumple it up a little bit so we've got the paper underneath. I love the soft colours of this kit. When I was designing it, I wanted it to have all those kind of 50s kind of ice cream parlour vibes. There we go. I've used my Sprocket to print off the photos. I will leave a link below so you can see my little Sprocket. I love this little mini printer. I've really fallen in love with it. It's so easy to use. There we go. So I wanted to see the paper underneath. Wanted to use, I always envisaged having this one as journal paper, but I might actually leave that for another project. And let's have a look. I've got some die cuts. I've selected the die cuts that I want to use, and I'm now going to stick them in place. I do love using die cuts. So we're going to pop that one there. I wanted to be able to see it underneath, and I wanted to slide this one under slightly. Let's have a happy day at the top here. So this was in an ice cream parlour in Epcot in Disney, and it's one of our favourites. We really enjoy here. It's called Beaches and Cream. It's recommended that you have a dining reservation, as it's a very small diner and it gets very busy. You don't have to love ice cream. I'm not a fan of ice cream, and I always go for their sweet chili fries, and they're amazing. So I've got those pieces on. I'm going to get some 3D foam dots for those, just to add a little bit of height to these die cuts. I love the stickers as well, and rather than sticking them flat, I'm actually going to use them in a different way. Now, which one shall I use? I'm going to use the sundae because the kids had a sundae, and I'm going to use some scrap paper. I need larger paper. I'm just going to stick this on the back here and cut that out. Doing that with 2 pieces. And I'm going to use the foam tape again, just to add a little bit more height. And it just kind of turns embellishments, or rather stickers, more into embellishments. Gives you a bit more flexibility with using them. There we go. And I'm just going to add some of these hearts. We'll add a little bit more mint, just to tie it all in. And I'm going to add my journaling. I've made a boo-boo. I always seem to be able to do that. So to cover it up, let's just pop on another ice cream. There we go. And I'm going to add my journaling lines at the top, and I'm almost done. I used a ruler and my black journal pen just to create some journal lines for myself, and I'm just going to wait for the pen to dry before I start journaling. So that's it. I'm going to tuck the ice cream there under the tissue, just to add a little bit more dimension there. And I've added my journaling. If ever I run out of, or rather have a little bit of extra space, rather than leave it blank, I always just do a little heart. So that's it. That's a really quick and easy page. I love the colours. They make me so happy. And don't forget, if ever you have photos that maybe not as perfect as you would wish, don't shy away from using them. These are the only photos that I've got from this lunch that we took, and it would be a shame not to document how much we love it there. So despite them not being perfect, I've used them anyway. But so I hope you enjoyed this challenge. There is a link to the challenge, the chat group below for Lollipop Box Club. So please do go take a look. And I'll leave a link for this kit as well. There will be an unboxing coming very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.